One shard, one dream, but also I have some other good information to share too. What's up, guys? MtgJedi here. It is coffee time in my house, and we have some important things to go over in today's video. Yes, over the weekend, I did make some tactical errors pulling my shards. However, I think that the result ended up being very good for my account. I did get one void shard, and I'm close to getting another one. So I don't think I will be able to get it, though. On the challenges over here, we have the Force Keep and the Spirit Keep, and I'll get another void shard. So we'll just save that for the next one. But that one is close. I don't, for some reason, I keep forgetting to do the keeps. And then, you know, my challenges are actually going pretty well. Upgrade a Force champion. I don't want to. I almost have my first 4 champions at level 60, so we're close on that. And then I don't think I have these yet. Regen sets, Frost sets, Retaliation sets. I need to check, but I don't think I have that yet. If I do, then I'm going to go equip that and use those epic books, because I've been trying to book Caden, and all of the books go in as A1. I did get the first 2 books in the A3. Okay, so I was lucky there. But what I really need is this consistent decrease attack. And that's going to really help my clan boss team, and among other things. So, we have one goal on this account, and that primary goal is to get Yumiko. And so, we will definitely be pulling this shard today. We got 8 rares out of our first 8 void shards. So, it's only fitting that the 9th void shard on the account ever is going to be Yumiko. It's only fitting, okay? And if not, at least let it be a good epic. And then we're going to talk about an arena secret, and hopefully I got to squeeze all of that into the thumbnail so that you're here for one or both of those reasons, okay? Let me drink some more coffee and make sure that's everything, and then we're going to get going. My coffee needed a little sugar. So, okay, so let's jump in, let's pull the void shard, and let's see what we get. You know, it'll be exciting no matter what. Even if it's a rare, like Cold Heart is good. Wow. 9 in a row. Fanatic. Sheesh. What? On voids, you're 8% to get an epic. And after 20 without an epic, it only goes up 2%. I thought it was much sooner than that. So anyway, we have to try. Okay, we have to try. Every time she's there, we have to try. Honestly, I even considered tonight this Spirit Keep will open, and I could spend 200 gems to get a second one. I think that would be a terrible waste of resources, but I thought about doing it. I thought about doing it. It's remarkable. This is the second Yumiko progressive that we've had since I started playing this account. Like, really? So anyway, that's just too soon. You know, I need more shards. Even if I had 8, they would have turned out the same way, right? I got all rares. So it's not like I got a Rio like I did on my free-to-play this at the beginning of the year. The second thing I wanted to talk about today is what do you do with all of these arena refills, okay? Because I know that I'm not alone when I say I have a hard time spending them. Like, let's go over into arena and take a look at what my page looks like, okay? So I beat Gonzo here because he had a single person defense. The rest of this page is too difficult for me. Oftentimes I go off of their level. And if they're not close to me in level, then I know I'm not in the ballpark. First of all, they have a team of full 60s, and I still don't, right? I still do not have a team of full 60. And honestly, I'm thinking about 6-starring Rhodos next and just going all nukers, because I think that he's very good, okay? So, okay, so then we come down the next screen. I beat another one-person defense. I beat someone my level, and then we have 2 people way ahead of me. And then this last one, I almost beat him. I did fight Fart Knocker. It's his name, not mine. And I did fight him and I lost. It was very close, but I did lose. I think I had my Sun Wukong and he had his Sun Wukong and his killed mine before mine killed him. So I'm not able to beat all of these champions or all of these teams every page. Okay. I'm not able to do it. So there are 2 things. Okay. One is probably the most obvious to you, and that is to just camp out on this page. After you've done all your dailies, you just camp out on this page and recheck it from time to time. Here, we'll try this fight just as an example of what my account can do and not do. Loki is reasonably fast for my account, and my team is speed tuned. And that's great. The monkey is pretty slow. And then because of that, he's the one who's going to get messed with the opposing team. But other than that, you could see my team going in a really nice order. So a lot of times I can grind my way to victory here, and we can still get there. Corrado dies, but then eventually Sun Wukong will come back. We might not be able to beat Kale in lifesteal. So that's where we're at. Okay, so we're going to find and we're going to fight all of the teams that we can beat. And basically, if they're close in any way to my level, I'm going to go fight them. Later on in the game, when you have your Arbiter, then it's a different story. Once you have your Arbiter, you need to figure out who am I faster than and make that relatable. Before you have your Arbiter, I think it's best to stick with something close to your level. Okay, so we got that win. All right, so let me go ahead and fight through all of the ones that are available here, and then I can explain the strategy part that I'm trying to get to. Okay, wow, that was kind of exciting. Okay, so I went and I fought through all of the fights on this page. I lost a Ken Riverfield, I lost a Tortor Bear, and I lost a Grandpa Pat. And otherwise, I actually beat a significant number of teams here. Now, the other thing that you can do, which I don't know, I might be too far up to do this, is just intentionally losing. And the reason why you'd want to do that is because how else are you going to get through 30 fights? You know what I mean? So I'm going to come over here and collect this. I did not think that I was going to win this many fights. I thought that I was going to lose a lot more fights. So I did lose a bunch of fights. Oh, that's my defense. I did lose a bunch of fights, but like I'm certainly winning a heck of a lot more than I'm losing. And so I'm going up in points, which is cool and good. I think that a lot of the times you should come in here and lose intentionally. And what that's going to do is that's going to bring you down and pop you back to silver 4. And then what you can do is go back and forth with wins and losses and use up your tokens and get more wins, get something out of what you're doing here. So anyway, I'm going to just come in and do this for the video. I don't know that I would normally do this because I'm up fairly high into gold 1 there, but I'm going to do this for the video and show you what I'm talking about. Okay, and then the last one here, when I come in here and then I intentionally lose, I will be going down into silver 4. And what that's going to do is that is going to give me a new screen to go off of and probably an easy fight here. So I did have to use more tokens than what I would normally do. But I think that this is still valid because I had, 3 refills sitting there? And I couldn't get any fights, and I know I'm going to be busy today, and they're all going to expire. So I'm going to do whatever easy fights that I can do here, and then what's going to happen is I'll pop back down to the other screen. So like this one, I might be able to beat this one, so I'll come in here and do this one. And regardless of the outcome, then this will be more than what I would have gotten before. And if you just detach yourself from caring about losing 10 fights, you're actually going to win more fights, which is awesome. Okay. And then the second moral of the story here is you should probably be fighting more opponents to use your tokens because you're going to win more fights than you think you will. And that will surprise you. I know I won more fights on that first screen than I thought I was going to by double. I didn't think I was going to win as many as that. Not even close. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to win some more fights here and use up all these tokens, and we'll see how we end up. Okay, I've gotten this screen done as well. We beat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 more teams here. And I'm still relatively close, and I still have 10 arena tokens left. I think that that's my last one, but I want to be using the regenerating ones, you know? Like I want to be using the majority of my tokens. I also, there's a lot of missions here, and that's going to be very helpful. Equip 3 champions with 6 level 16 artifacts. I thought that I had done that already. Corrado is good to go. And then I changed the gear on Sun Wukong. I don't know for the better or not. But we can just change Caden's chest. Anyway, basically you should be paying attention to your missions while you're doing these things. Because like a lot of this stuff, like I could be doing all of this during clan versus clan, getting the energy, moving forward. So I think I'm going to move that around. And in addition to that, I have another 10 tokens here, okay, from that mission. So this is like just super valid for today. So what I'll probably do is just come in and lose and pop back down so that I can, you know, rinse and repeat. And this time I'm pretty close to that edge so that I can keep going back and forth. But I don't have all the time in the world today. I do have a chiropractor's appointment, so I will be getting back to this a little bit later probably. But this is the strategy that I'm going to be using. And then I'm going to look and I'm going to see what's the easiest fight, and I'm going to come back in here and I'm going to do it all over again. And for those of you who are like me, who don't, you know, just love classic arena, and Lego minifigs, if you're interested in that, I would highly recommend this as a tactic, because this is going to allow you to win many more fights than you would normally have won. And I think that that is a really powerful thing to progress your account. You know, building your Great Hall is super important. It really is so important. And this is one of the best ways to do it. So I don't need to draw it out. That's all I need to share today. We didn't get Jamiko yet, which honestly, I mean, that's fine. And this is the strategy that I recommend using for Classic Arena so you can grind and get your Great Hall going. Once you get to Gold 5, I would recommend staying in Gold 5 if possible. Staying in the highest gold tier is going to help you with the best stats on your account. And in addition to that, the most amount of gold bars you can earn. That'll do it for me here today. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for making it all the way to the end of the video. You're an absolute legend.